Well, I think what they've done is one of the most courageous and fearless things I've seen. I think I think to walk away from all of that, the public grief that we know about, but to all of that family pain. Well, we should think of the Queen as a great-grandmother, and we should think of Prince Charles as a dad. I mean, they will all be suffering from this hugely. And Harry has chosen to walk away from all of that to protect his wife and his children. And I think that you got the analysis of the media totally right, that the angriest media is from the angriest people, or the people feeding Mr. and Mrs. Angry. But I think all of us need to look at ourselves and think of this as a family that's been blowing itself apart, probably no more seriously than many families are going through or have gone through and haven't been able to walk away. But we're thinking of these as, if we think of them as human beings, as sons and daughters and sisters-in-laws and mother-in-laws and great-grandmothers and great-grandfathers, our hearts should be bleeding for these two.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a heartfelt and thought-provoking topic that has sparked significant discussion: why we should show compassion for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been at the centre of global attention for years, facing both praise and criticism for the decision to step back from royal duties and speak openly about the personal struggles. Yet, beyond the headlines and controversies lies a powerful story about resilience, love, and standing up for one's principles. In this video, we'll explore how Harry and Meghan's journey reflects universal themes of perseverance in the face of adversity. We'll also examine the role of media narratives and societal bias in shaping public perception of the couple. Drawing inspiration from a compelling call by Adrian on James O'Brien's LBC show, we'll discuss why our hearts should bleed for Harry and Meghan, not out of pity but out of empathy for the unique challenges they have endured and the broader issues they represent. Whether it's their commitment to mental health advocacy, their efforts to support marginalized communities, or the determination to live authentically, Harry and Meghan have proven themselves to be more than just royals. They are changemakers with a purpose. This video will shine a light on their journey and why showing compassion for them is not only justified but also necessary in a world that often lacks kindness. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and join us as we unpack the real story behind Harry and Meghan's struggles, triumphs, and the lessons we can all learn from their courage. Let's celebrate their strength and find inspiration in their refusal to let adversity define them. Let's get started. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, have captured global attention for their remarkable journey, from stepping back as senior members of the British royal family to becoming independent global figures advocating for justice, compassion, and change. While their decision to carve out a new path has garnered praise, it has also subjected them to relentless public scrutiny and media attacks. A recent conversation between caller Adrian and broadcaster James O'Brien on LBC beautifully underscores why our hearts should bleed for Harry and Meghan, and why compassion is a vital response to their struggles. From the moment of his birth, Prince Harry was thrust into a life of unimaginable privilege but also intense pressure. As the spare to Prince William, Harry grew up under the shadow of strict royal traditions and expectations. The tragic death of his mother, Princess Diana, in 1997 left a profound impact on him, as the world watched him mourn publicly at just 12 years old. Adrian eloquently described this as a lifelong betrayal, noting how Harry's pain was compounded by a family and institution that prioritized appearances over emotional well-being. For Meghan Markle, the challenges were different but equally intense. As a self-made woman who built a successful career in Hollywood, Meghan was used to hard work and independence. However, her marriage to Harry placed her under a global microscope, with British tabloids fueling racist and sexist narratives. Meghan herself has spoken about the toll this took on her mental health, revealing in her Oprah interview that she had moments of despair so deep she considered self-harm. When viewed through this lens, the decision to step back from royal duties in 2020 wasn't a defiance of duty, it was an act of survival. Despite leaving the royal fold, Harry and Meghan have shown unwavering dedication to service. Their Archwell Foundation has spearheaded initiatives focusing on mental health, gender equality, and humanitarian aid. The couple has also collaborated with organizations like the Invictus Games, World Central Kitchen, and Global Citizen to address pressing global issues. As Adrian pointed out, their actions reflect a deep sense of responsibility rather than rebellion. When you strip away the noise of the tabloids, what you're left with is a couple that genuinely wants to make a difference, Adrian argued. This sentiment resonates with millions who see the Sussexes as role models of resilience and advocacy. One of the most significant challenges Harry and Meghan face is the media's persistent negative coverage. British tabloids, known for their ruthless tactics, have often targeted Meghan with racially charged and misogynistic rhetoric. This bias became glaringly apparent when comparing how Meghan and Kate Middleton were treated in similar situations. For example, while Kate was celebrated for cradling her baby bump during pregnancy, Meghan was criticized for the same act. Harry has spoken openly about how the media's treatment of Meghan reminded him of the harassment Diana endured. In his lawsuits against major British newspapers for phone hacking, Harry has made it clear that he won't be a silent victim of media exploitation. Adrian's call emphasized how this fight isn't just personal but a stand against a toxic culture of tabloid journalism that profits from pain. Why should we care about Harry and Meghan's struggles? Adrian's argument strikes at the heart of this question. He explained that their story is not just about royal drama but about the human cost of living under intense public scrutiny and institutional constraints. Compassion, he said, is what allows us to connect with their humanity. Whether or not we agree with their choices, we cannot deny the courage it takes to speak out against powerful systems. Their willingness to share their vulnerabilities has opened up global conversations about mental health, racism, and media ethics. Harry and Meghan's journey offers valuable lessons about resilience and the importance of mental health. By prioritizing their family's well-being over royal protocol, they've challenged traditional notions of duty and sacrifice. Their story resonates with anyone who has had to make difficult choices to protect themselves or their loved ones. Adrian's call highlighted this universality, saying, "They've shown us that it's okay to walk away from what doesn't serve you, even if the world doesn't understand." This message is particularly relevant in an era where mental health awareness is more critical than ever. As Adrian and James O'Brien discussed, showing compassion for Harry and Meghan means rejecting the tabloid-driven narrative that paints them as villains. It means celebrating their courage, supporting their causes, and amplifying their message of hope and healing. This isn't just about Harry and Meghan, it's about creating a more empathetic and just society. Their story reminds us that everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and kindness, no matter their background or choices. Adrian's heartfelt plea on LBC is a powerful reminder of why we should care about Harry and Meghan's journey. Their challenges and triumphs mirror broader societal issues that demand our attention and compassion. By standing with them, we're not just supporting two individuals, we're championing a world where resilience, truth, and empathy prevail over judgment and division. As we reflect on their story, let's remember Adrian's words: our hearts should be bleeding for them, not because they're royals, but because they're human. Thank you so much for watching today's video and taking the time to reflect on the journey of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Their story is a testament to the power of resilience, authenticity, and standing up for what you believe in, even in the face of immense challenges. By showing compassion and empathy for their struggles, we not only support their mission but also reinforce the values of kindness and justice in our own lives. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content that dives deeper into important conversations. Until next time, take care and stay compassionate.